Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective, and I wanted to come on here today because everybody knows what day it is, and just wanted to make one thing kind of known out here is apparently this is going to be a day of retaliation by their tube, because I've got several of the gray screens with the 3 dots that are showing that videos have been removed for one reason or another. I can imagine that's because you say the date, you say the name, you talk about buildings, you do any of this stuff, and they wash your video out for you. So it really pisses me off that I have to be that careful, because, you know, it's not fair to any of us. And what happened really did happen. It wasn't an illusion. It wasn't, you know, just something we all thought up. It actually happened. And for YouTube to decide that we shouldn't be talking about it or remembering it, that's just, it's a bunch of garbage. So I have just as much of a chance just talking about anything on this date. YouTube could decide to drop the video because of the date. So anyway, that's me bitching out loud about it. And I wish there was something that we could do as little people to put YouTube in check, let them realize that this is just got to stop. And I don't know. I mean, they know they've got the power because they've got the money, so they know that most little people like myself can't do a damn thing about it, because they could keep us in litigation for 20 years, and somebody like myself, the lawsuit money would probably end about 3 days after it was filed, and YouTube knows that. So they know that they're pretty well protected from little people like us, you know, the common folk down here in the villages under the castle. So anyway, it's just got to stop. It's absurd. But what I want to do is, I want to take a minute and, you know, give my thoughts and prayers to the people that are still surviving from that day, that were directly impacted by it, and the people that lost their lives. I want to, you know, there's always prayers going up for those people, because it was a miserable time and a really rotten way to go. And, you know, there's going to be some truth coming out pretty soon that's going to shock people to the core, absolutely. And you know, it's coming. Got to brace yourself. Got to be ready for stuff, because if you're not ready in spirit and in mind, some of the stuff may be just harder than some people can deal with, and that's a shame. But I want to thank the first responders, the men in blue, the women, the firefighters, the medics, our military, you know, all the branches. Everybody's been involved, and anybody who at any time in their lives has put their country and their fellow people above themselves. It takes a special person to do that, to decide that your life is not worth as much as your country or somebody else around you, putting somebody else before you. It takes special people to do that, and God bless you all. But anyhow, I wanted to get out here, say my thing about YouTube, and let you guys know that I think about the people that sacrificed every single day. One thing that I did, I became disabled in 1992 because of a fairly nasty accident, and it messed me up, messed my back up, broke it in 11 places. I've got other medical issues that have come along because of it, and I've got medical issues that have come along as I've aged, and the chemical exposure and things like that we experienced as active duty. So one thing I did back in that dreadful day is I made a call, even though I had already been crushed and basically proven to be useless in potentially a combat zone. I still have the ability to shoot a flea off a fly's ass at 100 yards. And I figured with that ability, if I could just park myself in an overlook, then I could protect our fellow soldiers in the battlefield. So I made an attempt to try to re-enlist. And even though I attempted it, there was just no chance they were going to take women and children before I was ever going to see any military activity again. But I did make the attempt. And for all those people that did go over and for the last 18 years have been fighting these endless wars, which are more for the globalists at this point than they are for anybody's freedom or liberation. I want you guys to know I'm always thinking about you. That's why I do my Sunday show, because the military, even though it's been a long time since I was in, is always on my mind. It's always fresh in my mind. I could, with the training that I've had, I could go right back to doing what I did without ever skipping a beat, because I had it burned into right down in my soul. I know how to do what I did. So, anyway, that's kind of what I've got. It's a somber day. We need to be together today, unity. I know that the mainstream media works awfully hard to make sure that doesn't happen, but we came together on that day as a country. We can come together again. It's not impossible. It seems that way because that's all you hear in the news is the negativity and the separation. That's their goal: drive a wedge between the people, keep them separated, keep them under control. When people come together and go after the ones that are holding the thumb on the tail, so to speak, that's the biggest threat to them, and that's what they will fight to the bitter end. So anyway, that's what I've got. And a quick side note, as you know, tomorrow night I will be doing political chat, and my guest of honor will be American Joe. Really looking forward to it. Going to be a great show. We're going to stick to the headlines that are going on, but I also want to just be able to chill out and just socialize with Joe for a bit. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I will be coming in at 7:30 Eastern time because of American Joe's time limitations. He will be just getting home from the grind. So we will be starting 30 minutes late tomorrow night, starting at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. I hope to see you all there. Again, I think it's going to be a blast. I really like Joe. He's helped me out a lot getting my channel going, helping me to understand how to do this broadcasting stuff, and introducing people to my channel has been something he's done a lot of, and can't thank him enough. But anyway, so make sure you guys join me tomorrow night, and until next time, y'all, you know me. Quick note, make sure you hit the like button. I do want to say that. And also, tell your friends about me, subscribe. I get people that subscribe to my channel, and the next day I get 2 or 3 taken off. I have no idea how many people I have that are really joining me. I think that the YouTube does not like to see you creeping up towards 1,000 subscribers because they have to change things or whatever. I guess they have to pay closer attention to you. So they take them away as quickly as they come to my channel. So if you know you people want to watch what I have to say, hear what I have to say, and watch some of my shows during the week, let them know about me and tell them to subscribe, and we'll be glad to have them as part of our Patriot group. But anyway, so that's it now, and y'all know what to do. Stay in the fight.